Hi everyone, Corey here with Mindful Bit, and today we're going to talk a little bit about hair loss and what that journey looks like. So if you're not a man and you're not experiencing hair loss, you can still watch this video because there's some lessons that you can learn from my journey dealing with that can apply to other areas of your life. The main story and the main lesson is don't let society dictate your happiness. Don't let society dictate your confidence. Own your story. Brene Brown says you either own your story or you spend your entire life hustling for acceptance. And what that hustle looks like for a guy losing his hair is always wearing a hat or always being nervous for people to see him without hair because they think they'll be judged or thought less than. And that is the case. Some people are going to see you and see that you're losing your hair and think, yeah, that's not for me. But those aren't the people you want in your life. Life is about finding your tribe, finding the people you click with and bond with. And in order to find that tribe, you've got to show up authentically. You have to show up vulnerably. You have to be yourself. Otherwise, you're going to find people who you're not supposed to be around. Your entire friend group is going to be these people that aren't really accepting you for the authentic version of you and the version of you that really, really is just longing to come out and experience the world. So as soon as you start owning your story, mine, for instance, a bald man, you're allowed to start gathering that tribe that really accepts you and doesn't care. I don't care what your head looks like or your hair. Like, I'm more interested in what's in your heart and the actions you take on a daily basis, the love that you give, the compassion, the empathy. So learning those lessons for me was a challenge. There was a lot of years where I felt tremendous shame over something as simple as losing my hair. But I've regained my confidence. I've leaned into that as part of who I am. I've owned that story, and quite frankly, I have learned to love the way that I look. There's always going to be something you're not happy with as far as your physical appearance is concerned. You're always going to be too fat. You're going to be too skinny. You're going to have too many muscles. You're going to have skinny legs. You're going to have a big nose. No one is ever going to give you permission to own that. Take the ownership. Own it. Give yourself permission to be happy. Give yourself permission to love the way that you look. Because no one is ever going to look at you and say, hey, here's your permission. Love yourself. You have to take that. And once you take it, everyone else will treat you the same way. That's what happens. As soon as you own your story, you give everyone else permission to accept your story. It doesn't happen the other way around. You have to lead other people. If you're uncomfortable in your own skin, people notice that resonates with them, and they're going to be uncomfortable for you. If you own that story, on the other hand, and you lean into it, and you say, hey, this is me, authentically me, I love and accept myself for who I am, then that gives them permission to do the same. So if you're struggling with hair loss, if you're struggling with weight, if you're struggling with anything that has to do with your physical appearance or how you show up and how you exist in physical space, just remember to love yourself. Give yourself permission to love yourself, every part of yourself. You're beautiful, and please don't ever forget that. Own your story. Stop hustling for acceptance. And I guarantee you that will lead you to a happier future. So thank you guys for listening. From my bald head to yours. I'll talk to you on the next one. Bye-bye.